have been doing a lot of practicing with our reading, and I have something new to teach you today. Sometimes when I read, I get really distracted. There's other stuff going on, and I'm just not paying attention to my reading. When that happens, I know as a reader, I have to start reading actively, okay? What we're going to do today is we are going to learn how to read actively. Readers read actively. That means that we're going to always be thinking about what we're doing when we're reading so that we don't get distracted. There's 3 steps that we're going to practice, all right? The first step, preview the text. When I'm a reader, I always want to preview so I know what the text is going to be about. We've done that before. Then I'm going to decide how to jot. As a reader, I need to know, how am I going to take notes? How am I going to jot so that my brain is staying awake? We've got lots of different ways that we can jot. We have a web. We've practiced this before. Timeline. Some of you may have tried that before. T-chart. This might be new. I'm not sure. You may want to try that one. Main idea and detail. So we're going to preview the text, decide how to jot. Then, when we start reading, we're going to use the graphic organizer to jot key ideas from the text. All right, give me a thumbs up if you're with me. Great. All right, let's look again. Readers read actively. Preview. Decide how to
jot.
Use the graphic organizer to jot
Key ideas
from the text. Great. All right, I'm going to show you exactly how to do these steps right now. Okay? I'm going to give you an article that I'm going to use so that you can follow along. And pass them back. As I am reading, I'm going to be taking notes in my reader's notebook, and I'm going to show you my notes as I go so that you can see exactly how I read actively. Okay? Will you pass that back to him, please? Thank you. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is preview the text. That's my number 1 step to read actively. And I see in my text a title. Go ahead and point to the title. Penguins are amazing birds. So in my mind, I'm thinking as I'm previewing, this is about penguins. They're amazing and they're birds. So I already know that. I see 2 pictures, 2 photographs. So I'm not really sure. Decide how to jot. I don't really know yet which way is going to be best. It's going to be a lot about penguins, so I guess I could do boxes and bullets about penguins. I'm going to just tell you what I think, and then you'll get a turn after, okay? I could do this, boxes and bullets, about penguins. Maybe I could do this, I'm not sure. I know for sure I'm not going to do a timeline. This really isn't about when penguins are born and stuff, I don't think. And then maybe I could do a web. But you know what I'm going to do as part of my preview? I'm going to go ahead and read the first paragraph to get a little bit more information. So follow along with me as I read. Some people sometimes think penguins are silly animals that are dressed up in fancy black suits called tuxedos. But looks can be deceiving. Penguins are amazing. Oh wait, that's just what it says in the title, so I know I need to jot about that. I have to remember that. When explorers first saw penguins in Antarctica, they thought they were fish. Oh my God, that's so funny. Penguins are actually birds. That was in the title too. They have feathers, beaks, and wings. They also lay eggs. There are 17 different kinds or species of penguins, but all of them make their home in the ocean. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm done previewing my text now, and I read a little bit of it already to help me decide what I want to do. I think I'm going to push myself as a reader, and I'm going to try to do a T-chart. I'm going to tell you why. I think that this text is about 2 things. It's about that penguins are amazing. Did it say that?
Yes.
And it's about that penguins are birds. So I'm going to do my T-chart, and I'm going to set it up. I'm deciding how to jot right now. Penguins are birds on one side. Penguins are amazing on the other side. So when I do step 3, use the graphic organizer to jot, what was this?
Key ideas.
From the text. I'm going to jot my key ideas in my T-chart. One side is gonna be about birds, how they're birds. The other side is gonna be about how they're amazing. Okay, you guys seem to get this. I'm gonna show you a little bit, and then I'm gonna let you try it with a new article all on your own. All right, one of the things when I go back in, I know that it said that they have feathers, beaks, and wings. And that is what all birds have. So when I'm being an active reader, I'm reading actively, I know I'm going to write feathers, beaks, and wings on my side for birds. Okay? And they lay eggs. I think all birds lay eggs, don't they?
Yes.
So I'm going to write lay eggs. All right, so I have some things for that they're birds. I haven't gotten anything amazing yet, but I'm going to keep reading because I think I am going to get something. All right, I'm on the second paragraph. I'm going to just read a little bit more to make sure that you understand what I'm doing. Even though penguins are birds, they can't fly in the air. In fact, penguins are amazing swimmers and spend most of their time in the water. Wait a second. I think this is an amazing thing. Okay? Because most birds can fly, but not penguins. They swim. Don't you think I should write that on my amazing side? Okay. Don't fly, but swim. How many of you were going to tell me to do that? Yeah, I thought so. I could see it on your faces. Okay, let's take a look back and see what I did here, okay? The first thing I did was I previewed my text, right? Because I want to read actively. I don't want to fall asleep when I'm reading. All right, then I decided how to jot. Did I do boxes and bullets?
No.
Did I do T-chart?
Yes.
Did I do timeline?
No.
Did I do web?
No.
All right. I had to decide how I wanted to jot so I could read actively. Then I read a little bit. I'm going to keep going though while you're doing your independent reading, and I'm going to finish this so that I can read actively. I used my graphic organizer to jot the key ideas. Do you think I'm going to have a lot of key ideas by the time I'm done with this?
Yes.
Which one do you think is going to have more? Birds or amazing?
Amazing.
Amazing? Vote.
Amazing.
Which one? If you think birds, give me a thumbs up. If you think amazing is going to have more. All right. Okay. So, readers, when you are reading each and every day, you know that you need to read actively. Preview the text, decide how to jot, and you read and use your graphic organizer. Give me a thumbs up if you think you can do that in your independent reading today. Okay, great job. How do we do on